Welcome to the GF channel. I always wanted backlight for the vanity mirrors, and I've tried actually a lot of sun visors or whatever it's called from different cars, but they don't fit good and they look like they're not from that car. So I finally, years of research, I finally found what I believe I can make something out of, and these are those mirrors. The backlight is here in the hinge, so I'm going to install it in the place of this one. I already have a video how I swap only the cap here. You can click the thingy to watch it, and this time I'm going to swap the whole thing, and it's not going to be easy because this is both in height it's bigger and also in width as well. So some cutting will be required. That's why, since this is from the UK, I'm going to first do it on this one. Actually, on this one, which is a test one, to test how it works. I already started, as you can see. Where I got this from? Well, this is from Mazda MPV LW, I believe. It's the generation. It's being glued, as you can see, to this foam here, so it's extremely easy to remove. You just pull and it's removed, and it's unglued. But as you can see, there's a lot of glue here, which you need to start cutting, and you probably destroy that part in the process, which is not important. That goes to the trash bin anyhow. Then we'll need to actually clean this. Then on the 6-to-6 one, this is from the 6-to-6, you're most probably going to break the mirror, as I did. So if you're superstitious, don't do this mode. But let me remove this one before I cut myself. The way it's actually being held, it's not by glue. There's no glue in this one. It's those two pins and two on the other side. They actually fit inside of grooves, which I already cut here where the cables are sticking out, and here you can see grooves, and on the other side as well they used to be. Now I've done already a lot of cutting, as you can see, to widen the gap, and I'm going to use glue the way this one was glued. On the MPV, I'm also going to glue it here on the 6-to-6. Now this actually fits here. Of course, with the cabling it's a bit hard to show you, but it actually fits here. And the biggest challenge I actually had, that's why the project has been stopped for about a year actually, since I found those. It's been a year until I figured out how to make the cables work, because that part here is thicker. You see, it's plastic and it's thicker than this metal part here. This is tiny compared to this one. So if you pull the plastic out, you cannot place the metal in because it wobbles and the whole sunshade just falls off. It's not being held by anything. Come on, focus. So what I actually did is I drilled a hole. It was a hard one, a hole through here and on the other side, and you can actually even see there's some damage occurred to the wall, but it's barely visible. I'm sure if I don't tell you, you won't actually see, and I believe it's strong enough to withstand time, but only time will tell. So I'm going to show you more details, of course, when I do it on the other side, if that one works. I still don't know if that one is going to work. So let me now actually do some soldering here for the connectors and glue the whole thing and place it there so we can see it actually working before we go to the other one, because the other one, if I screw it up, I cannot find another one. Okay, prototype is mounted. It actually feels quite solid. fits properly. In here still no light, since I'm just testing the prototype. Now there is some strange sound here. I'm going to have to investigate. Is it from this one, or it's actually the connector I have added? Okay. Okay, it's from here. This just needs some lubrication, and it's going to be quite well, because this thing in the middle actually stays stationary, and this one turns. Some lubrication will fix that issue. Okay, so now wiring time. I actually need to pull the cables, those, and for the other one as well. Even if I screw the other one, this is still going to be lit. This is the dirty one. You can actually see if I compare it with, maybe in the video you cannot see, but that's a lot dirtier. I'm going to try to clean it, see if it's going to happen. But nonetheless, I have this and I'm sure it's going to work. I only need to pull some wires. So for that I'll have to remove that thing, and that is quite complicated. You can actually watch I explain how to remove it in this video, where I add this, which is now sticking out because, well, I was changing battery here and stuff like that, so I never fixed it. So now will be also the time to fix it. So go watch the video how to remove there the headliner. I'm going to just remove it, and afterwards I'm going to show you the wiring. So that's how it looks like, the wiring. There is quite a lot of space in here. You can freely add a cable. Goes like that and then comes back down. It goes down, 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 and here you can actually see it. I grab from this cable the positive. Okay, focus. Positive from this cable, and ground, I added this grounding point here. So those two wires come like that. Let's now assemble everything and see if the prototype works. Okay, everything is assembled. I haven't did this properly, which left a little bit more space here, but that's fine. Now I have a cable sticking out from here, so that's why there's no sun visor here, and this is the result. I'm happy. The only problem is actually the squeaking noise did not stop. Don't know why. I actually used lubrication, still squeaks, and so I'm wondering, did the drilling procedure leave marks inside of this one? I don't know. We'll see. For now, this does not squeak. I cannot turn it back, but this does not squeak. We'll see once I drill it, will it start squeaking. Okay, it's time to make this one. I'll try to be more detailed here to show you mistakes I made with this one. The biggest mistake being, see, you can actually feel here, this one goes deep because I didn't use glue to glue it. So I'll have to actually use glue for this one to be more like here. Okay, let's go. Look, ma, I did it without breaking the glass. So the trick is to actually remove first the cap, because once this is closed, it forms a rectangle, and you cannot press on here to bend it. You cannot bend inwards, and you need to bend inwards. So after that I just used a pry tool and pushed as hard as I can here and pop, and then here I actually pressed a bit more. As you can see, the plastic deformed, and it actually popped out without breaking anything. Now this is how it looks like stock. This needs to go. I'm going to use a razor blade and cut it exactly on this line here, because all of this anyhow is going to widen. We are going to remove, so we are still going to have something left, and then some glue, and good. That's how I did the other one. It seemed fine. Only here I left a little bit more, only on that side, and I'm planning to do the same here. And when it's in the way, you just have to stick it with something. You could first try to stick and cut, but also when measuring this you need to take into an account the thickness of this one. So it's better to first pre-cut and be free to measure anytime you want. Okay, let's cut. Okay, so I finished. The only problem is I screwed up here. You can see that's bent because I decided to do something different this time, and that is using a heat gun. So I have removed the sidewalls. Let me see, no sidewalls, and the ones that used to be grooves I actually cut them off because they used to stick out a bit, and also this will be the place where the cables are going to come through. But on the bottom side I decided that I'm going to try to use heat gun, just heat it and press it with hand instead, because if I cut it there will be nothing. And because I was doing this, and from the heat this got screwed. Unfortunately I'll have to live with it. Not happy, but not terrible. I'll have to live with the consequences. So now I have to actually drill the thing that I removed already. You just pry it off, nothing special, just pull, it's going to pry off. So let's drill the thing and assemble. So first time I got extremely lucky, apparently, extremely lucky. As you can see, I have destroyed a lot of these Premacy 626, and that one again I destroyed with the Premacy. Unfortunately, I do not have any more to destroy. So what I'm going to do, I already have this working. I'm going to try to fix this by using some epoxy and then just paint it. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's going to look good. Other than that, that's the way you actually have to pull the wires. You bend it and then pull it, both of them, so, and then you just cut here. I've used, let me see, I've used 2.5, 3.3, 4.2 and then 5mm drill bits, one after another. First here on the stand and then manually, but still that's how I did the other one. Here I almost got it this time. The problem went when the drill bit actually bit a lot and pulled my hand and actually even got me on the finger. So be careful. Okay, so now I will use some epoxy and filler and see what happens. Okay, this is it after the paint. There seemed to be a little bit of metallic to it, although I did not use a metallic. Maybe the cap was wrong, I don't know. But the color is fine, it's close enough. And as you can see, you cannot tell this was actually damaged. I'm happy. Now I did other tests with other paints. All of them are actually, first I tested black, it was not bad black. Then I painted on top chrome. I did that on all of them. This used to be only with primer, which was silver primer, and then again chrome. Doesn't look bad with chrome. Doesn't look bad at all with chrome. So I don't know. I'll leave it like that for now to see how it will stand in time, and I might even do the other one because it's squeaky. I might get just another one, drill it and paint it as well. We'll see. For now, I'll place this one in like that. Okay, wiring is done. Goes like that. And now to here. This is how it looks painted. Not bad, I believe. And now I need to glue everything. This time I'm going to use here beneath on all the sides. I'm going to use glue as well, so it doesn't get like the other one. So everything is mounted in the two places. This you already saw. And this one, the painted one, actually looks quite good. I should paint the other one as well. That's all. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe. I'll be posting more videos soon. Bye bye.